Abusha for yemu bibia kwaba na yemfa mbra mega TV and platform we eswo. Abusha for Nurses and Midwives Association. So almost strike egusu a ejina mu gidigidi. Na strike we na health minister Kwabena Minta Kando ababontin abe plidi ananso wabe pa retired nurse midwives. Any nurses, some need them won't take it over because omumbu omukakra. Because I mean say negotiation na ekosono. Sebi ebusi binyado enyensi epo. Na we na captain kwa smart ababoti ababe fire ewo ho. Also no de onti ase. Say siden na mo nurses more per strike kra na akwa. You have so many things to talk about. Say bia modi be mu nyina so. Mu fasil mu ayibo bia moda. Bia mu ye adwuma, mu materials, mu equipment amudi ye adwuma ni nyina. Majority of them enye mo ntimi anka ho asem. Only allowances ena mo ni abrese mogie. Abusia captain waye ne ho fi ewo ho wa keka nsem wati ase wa blast your ball left and right ena wa kan nsem bi e de akire Kwabena Minta Akando wati ase wa sending message bi e de akoma Kwabena Minta Akando a ono nso e wo se oti sanse ni bi abusiafo message also be subscribe to the channel na wa like dwumadi na wa share na foforo nya bi ahwe bomod na fa comment tum na like share na foforo intime enya bi hwe mempese mekasa bi yenko na yenko ti nsenim emu enchiri mu emfa brother koba yadinaka ina ebeto aso ye platform we so hanom you number one authentic platform Mega TV yenti ense no kwekwan yakoba na yenso ye de analysis ato aso e de amon
ehye bibi ase efa anesefo a ekọ strike no eho na last week ni na no na me follow they said they wouldn't me dada no aya na mpesa me to me bo ase na timi hwa ade na anything ekobu ye dom asuko ehu se de ete ansa me bie ma no a na ma bie ti de bia na me ta kasa asem twemu a na meka ma na ye me de na enura me nua ya ade pa anesifo na mo ne nya adwen wan hwe ne de me de mbebo me baby aye duru no ho nipa bia ode nipa nkwadi agro bia no ewudi ni ti nipa bia ode nipa timi shede se sikanti me de nipa nkwa be di agro bia wasase so emfa ho ne adwuma a wo ye emfa ho ne position a wo ode nipa nkwa edidi agro bia ewo bibia ho no saa nipa no oye wudini mamoefo eti se watena se ahwedin a aposifo ayaresabia globally asojafo ayaresabia globally won ko strike adentra wonim nipa nkwa sade esitie wadwe yo say asrafo kutatuo wotutuo eti ebia they don't value human life. It's a lie. It is a soldier for wo akono na say etuo ka Captain Smarter wo be hu say won ba ko betiem officer down na ya ma obi a odimrika befa no de na akọ ba bia ye betimi ahwe ne kakra enu tire ye fa doctor for ne nurse for eka asrafo ho no sade ye be ya onwu anka abeka se oh soja ni de otutuo apostle de otutuo entinketuo ka police ni etuo ka soja ni wa kono a ka yenja no esanse wodwene nipa nkwa hunti no obo modern say nipa na wato awa kono no kura na yebebo no ban ene number 1. Number 2, wo bible mu no say ye Christopher say ye muslimi emra bi aye friend emradu the 10 commandments ewo bible mu no wan kasa google na ye nkan Yes, thou shalt not kill. Mwa. Thou shalt not kill. Nyame kasa asem no. Ode samra no ema Mose. Say on fambre nipa no. Wa ma condition. Say Captain Smart. But so ye ntua o kaye. Eti wo kwa adwuma kam pinch bar. Na wudru security ho a. Tetamesania ma ona yes CEO. Wudru ho a fe gina ne kwachi. Ba ne komumbu. No who say na ye ntua o kaye. Thou shalt not kill any condition. It's just bam. Thou shalt not kill. What do you know? Eto nchen a. When we hear Muslimi for the catch us, what kind Quran? Muhammad can say me say, let nothing. Emebri bibiara wa asase so. Entimi mfawo ma wonji wunu yankwa. Ye fa no so nto nchen. Wo da ya setre mu mpo no. Ewo aman bi so no. Se obi oye apomudi hwefo. So oye nurse, so oye doctor, so oye den. Se na dwuma yemu no oye bibi na mfomsuo bi ba. Na se obi wu ana obi pra. Sa ni pare mpacho ye den. Bi se ye nuanom na wo abanone na wo tie ehem sesi ano. Ba ye hai samra ne kura no ebi ni ha. Minim nipa bebre ya wo akọ hospital a den esi ye wo wu kwa den ye won number 1 koda meboa koda call hospital asemo ka kire ye ne say na hwehwemu a wo ye wo menua ne hu nyina no na enye ho aduro ene ye de ma no time na wo hu say ya ma no aduro foforo say onnom no na ye too late na koda wu pacho Ghana for na ye yeti krom ha no ye call strike e wo bi hu ekuafo na wo memu ha na wo me ye aduane die no because of obi negligence nti anya bi an pacho what e say ekuafo no wo call strike say sa na tie dia den aduane bi edenya ye yin no me ye gas na asifoi nyamu ina na mo waka who said trotro taxi and then care for the car say 1 year adwuma because medical officer bi and a health practitioner bi men kan sa amakoda ahwere ne nkwa say ya me no ka say ye wo pa yem bi phone lines no wo beti so bi be catch say ne maame ne papa ne wofa ne kunu ne yere ne ba ne busuani ne dofo bi Eko hospital me ya won pane bone pane na woye ana meboa me ni pane na ya hono etimi huna kodu ba bi a agi etwa ni pane nan pacho eba de sa when na cost strike was ani ma no de mi kan interest say ye sisiw e wa adwuma mu a se na hono ye sisiw nya no na me patre de mi kan interest se wa katua nya men ka ho asem but ye wonwuma bi wa asase so a essential wontimi mfa sa adwuma no emfa ntukuyani ho wontimi mfa doctor adwuma emfa nto me adwuma ho ena wontimi emfa obi a otimi gi obi nkwa na adwuma wontimi mfa nkoto adwuma foforo bi ho efisa ba bia enkwa wo no enije na wo ho ba bia enkwani no eyarehwo ena wo eti se obi ye nkwa ho adwuma enu ntina Yesu se mumunya ne kwa eti mo so mfa makwa ba se ye tetew so ba ye nurse ye tetew so ba ye doctor enye free ade ya me ye pa wo mem ha ne se won wa de scholarship kura ko sua de wa brochire no free no wo ba mo se ye kwa strike na mo so ko bi but that is not the point this morning ebusafo metia sese we have supported strikes. Strike anyansa wom enye political strike say enkofo timi kwakotena Lancaster say wo di lunch na watimi ni party foforo mu mpanimfo akwakosi nkonwa say baby ene ma ekoro se yampa bibia mfa mbom aye nya ade bi anye eti chichira chachia esese anesefo no ekọ strike Peter woni ma de kono day na omo ka so mo declare strike na that day na and omo kwaje ticket e wo Islego na omo tra plane so omo atukwan eti sa wo so wo pe say aban no won tra se Ghana for mo ntie ne ye wo pe say wo kọ strike no problem day ntina wo kọ strike bra na ye ntina se na ye hu de ntia wo pe say wo kọ strike no na ye ne won ka na aban ensiesie na bibia ntoto ye na tumi kọ ye adwuma wo se ma tra plane mu kọ abrochire what na plane mko abrochire eti wo said that I would declare strike and say nipa wu e wo mem ha all because mo fi say won am no mo kwatena Lancaster ho no people were watching you Lancaster ho na mo kwatena ye mo wie ye no na mo kwaje mo ticket no people were watching and you see I say the bia na ye de o man ni di agwa me ye joma ha ma fine mo bia mba enu na Rollins Musa say Rollins here yes also on the other side Osha de ni okọ Cuba no kwasesa doctors na bae afena nkrofo bi hu abeg go krum ha number 1 denti na nurses na so wo ko strike wo mo se kenofori attack of allowances bi bae na sa allowances no wo mo anya bi from 2017 basic na into wo ko strike no me ba mo bo so akere wo the entire omokwa strike no look midwives say wo mem ha mama me say na midwives say wo mem ha midwives say wo krom ha wo di me niam omo fama so matima age obi awo do you have an idea say see so baby wo na so ye HIV patient a midwife ntimi kan kire na say menjina wo obejina wo konkrase no na kwana kwhwe baabi a midwives ni bitie konkrase no na kwhwe baabi a sabe nurses dan kasa mpo baabi abi no da yen kan no wie yo wo ni baabi da wo se wo peshu rang wo ni dan dem wo se peshu rang wo di besi wo so di besi abonten how so bakaya 2024 a list of allowances bia kenoforiata ebe sign ye boom 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 ya ne allowances de beto ho height allowance then allowance then allowance then allowance then allowance then allowance anasefo na wo ko strike no wo leaders ne say sa allowances na kenoforiata de baaye no won wo mo anya wo mo de to wo mo je wo mo de be ba mbe bie wo mo de na wo mo so mo pe no so a kire wo enu na ma ye hu se strike we na wo mo pe so mo kọ no enye strike papa e ya shada ye so mpese nipa wu wo mpese mkunkum nipa number 1 wo mo se wo mo pe acting allowance we ya nurse a wo act we he pacho mom hwehwe nurse bi mame Almost the difference between the acting officer's salary and the minimum salary point of the acting post, or 20% of monthly basic salary, whichever is higher. Wait, am I made a better idea? Baby, abai, and the was assiswa on the also a tip on cost, or was scared baby crowd. Which government will pay this? Number 2, also part additional duty allowance. Yeah, duty allowance. Pay additional duty allowance. Okay, duty allowance. No, work 8 hours where we wapon. But bia na ukodru ye no. You say yam ayar for na abano. Bia nipo beba be you my and I say nipo be you no kraba because of an emergency. Wuntimi nko. Enti yeah. Additional duty, you know, for about 2 hours, be 3 hours, be faka home. Where crowd there and can just womb. Why overtime? And then hey, and also no, we pay 10% of their monthly basic salary. Say that when him second for that and the buy and I'm over there. I don't know why you can for that tangy. Now mo tell her from 2017 basic 2024 manje wo mo wie so a wo mo pani ni TV3 say then I say 2016 no ato forcing and disrespecting wo mo ato forcing ye bibi 2016 and say bufuo no e wo mu still say na e strike pacho say na e strike. The next reason and it's a overtime allowance mpacho additional duty allowance ni overtime ni ye de here me menti ase e bia me na menti ase say yesi po adwuma 8 na say wo po adwuma 12 a pacho e overtime na ya additional duty me bu say no me say additional duty ni che say bia me ye nurse ma po adwuma wie ni ya ma adwuma foforo say me nkonko ye nye nurse adwuma na ebe na be ka to say koya administrator. Okay, ade omo pay bi omo so omo pay call in allowance. Wo fie ne ya fra osebra enye overtime na wo be ye enye additional allowance na wo je wo say ye the phone air from Josephine, yes madam, na kwa me yare nti aha ma bomodi na be boye telephone na ye dey afro no so wo say yes ama ho allowance bu yes allowance no afai nurse fo ase jebi wo so be height ni depth allowance how who je height nurse for instance omo koye adwa no abrosan no so na abrosan no wa yamano allowance yamano sa allowance na onye okọ strike anasa owo strike afei so omo ko ba bia asa menemu a eno so oje ho allowance galamse amene bugumu a nurse for do se na ko ho nurse for do say ena ko ho na me tie no I was thinking say your nurse for be catch say captain baby ya da nye eno de kamia me dimirika kama ha mahia na kedim say nurse for be catch say oh abai Rollins time o kan say we doctor we senior nursing officer na say unika na obetumi akraka ba je be ba duty ni free edu baby no na nkrofo abuse saade no but I think that the then government was lazy when to me manage we very simple say it way doctors say wokroma ina say ye ni mom dodo senior nursing officers say wokroma Ministry of Health Ghana Health Service ye say ye ni mom dodo ye ni wo kraka ne ba na ye de wato red alert to say kenoforiata car no say need 4 years ah won't we go yi car for be free we couldn't do this. It's a nurse for the be near here say ke be kwea mo faso amko adwuma no kura no enka no ye beka ho asem. I was expecting say ke the entire nurses be ka so work strike no say nurse for the gun kura se na wo nante sumu anajo wo keka wo no sa nurses no ye wo dan moto ben ye de ma wo bibi ben ye de be ma sa nurses na e betimi ama ono wapo adwuma wa kura se no wasa nante akoda kura se na owaka no kwam. I was thinking say these are the things our nurses will raise. No wa ko fa say ukoya adwuma wa abrosan so a yentu aka enuti this mami kasem we kura asema so this strike was MPP motivated. I'm daring them to come and tell me say asema me kan me boa na ye chomo nipa mu ko hye mo Lancaster. Why? I mean why? Obi aswansa wo party mo brafon ade bi ma so permanent posting allowance eno e there Mr. Chuna ko le go wo mo permanent posting allowance say wo on kan se say ka police ni ya say ya transfer finkran na ko Cape Coast or say ya transfer na make up permanent no and so man ho allowance we wie eno a aban me nam kwan so na make no temporary it me temporary posting allowance so asaka ho aban be na betua sa de we okay almost so per traveling expenses allowance that's here permanent posting allowance no I see a man of 3 months basic salary na ketua dan chen yemfa bosume miensa ketua yenya no allowance na yetua ne boom na yemfa ma no say temporary posting allowance so a eno okokoduru a yema no hotel accommodation for 3 months they are some 20% of monthly basic salary for 3 months it is a say don't go to go what chima ya pacho kwaku bi chamfie ho hotel hey ya don't go to go what da bisu hotel be na abeda and how are we going to do the hotel calculation ya the moving pick $590 a night in the bay na say ya the Lancaster and ya the bay yay ana ya the ya fa say Jebi what dey ya fa say go hadi Zimaski ana ya the Zimaski calculation na bay amount adia wu hia no oh maka chom say politics nti wo omemra we are refusing to think. We are refusing to think. The next point, I want to say, traveling expenses allowance. The traveling expenses allowance, no. Munchire mo a, I say we dey aban fama yen. E be na aban betimi say wo 220 obo hoka. Metiase your constitution no ye wo article 71 for ho. Article 71 for no. So kasa wo hwa wo musu no mo ban nko a ho a wa hwa ye kra e wo private sector na ye be sori akwa akogina Jubilee House say o me scam because you pay taxes then mo pay traveling expenses allowance o mo so mo pay 7 tons at STC rate or any transport company appointed by government and a minister say okay ye nya be ya mamo on phone say expenses we no e mu de here. Say you see a transfer wa wo je permanent posting allowance wo je temporary posting allowance eti sa traveling no wo de ye den e mo edi obi antimi nkasa number 1 the next thing I'm some person pay tools allowance Omo person omoji tools allowance. Now omo per 7 Ghana cedis per day. Pacho nurse ben na okwa edwuma de ne pa na free fie ko. Na de kwa wo nkrofo na opon na wasande na de ko. Pacho e nurse me ya. Ha? Nurse ben ena okwa adwuma ono ade de sika to sa de na mo de check ye temporary dabi ba ko no BP ni ade e say efideli ade check BP no why nurse ni be na ono ade de sika to ne de a wo de ko adwuma na wa sa de wa de ko fie wo de a eti tools be na nurses na say ye ntua mo ho ka no mo kan kire me tool be ya Bacho a tool bear. Mama ye huna yan kabi mamo. The next one now, woman so mu here say, you physically challenged guide. And a physically challenged transport. I know a day, woman say daily minimum wage for 27 days. Sanka de oye disabled no oye physically challenged no or sanso ye health practitioner no oye nurse no so ono kura no ye ma no transporter aka ho amotivate ye nuanom ye physically challenged no Now almost one was saying the question we just quite says there. Correct. But I say unia or your nurse or your physical Jamie Brabin found your example. Make sure the homo patch no. Trakonya mu na mepiamra. Say ninia or your physically challenged or your health practitioner no say oba adwuma or guide na e say ma ho allowance. Ada mo says there okwan ho. Ma me be pia Jamie. Trem me pia. Trem. The camera follow me. Eti JB are physically challenged or a nurse wa bedru adwuma me de na ko ward. Oso jaisa. So nam. That's it. Look, listen. Sir, or you physically challenged wa bedru adwuma. Eti me boa JB or you physically challenged. Oh yeah, health practitioner. My boy JB man pia ni wheelchair. Yama me allowance. Why? Listen, look. We love nurses. We love you. Say ya wona ya ka say mpacho. Say wo ma me wo fie. Na wo se wo kwa strike say eh. Pacho ma me o yare wo fie no antenes. Wo hwe na na say wo se wo hwe no. We are nurse, wo papa wo fie yare, wo kuru yare, wo yere yare, wo ba yare. Pacho, wo hwe no wo fie ho ana say, eno so that was strike. Number one, let me tell you what nurses go through. The nurses in Accra, one day any year kakra, eno mpo no endru baby a ye hwehwe no. Nurses e wa Accra, one day any year kakra. But Dimachi, na me found some villages in the Volta region. Follow me and let me take you to some of the villages in the Volta region. That is where you will feel for the nurse. I know what some of you are going through. We know. Now, see, but is it 2 years ago? And so far, many of them are women. Na ye twa kwan ne baton na ye koba sa. Peter, baby a yes nurses na tie no. Ensuo na fa ho nyina for one them be up everything. Na nurse ni wa bejira kwan ho besra bode na emo. These are the things I want you the nurses to talk about so we can support you. Nurse ni a owo hospital also be yare na ni fiewura asesa de niam egu abonten. Na ne ba dimirika be ka say ma and then so biom ye de here as if you you niam egu abonten. These are the things we want to talk about. We need to have permanent and proper accommodation for our health practitioners. Bring this on board and we will support you. Bring these things on board. We will support you. But do not tell me that you want a height allowance. Abba. Anytime you say if you have to go say Goliath. No worry. Say Goliath in Jinaho. You see young who any sumana. Why never who? Point number 3. Ade a ye be ye pa ne say nurse ni ejina kwan ho peka na onya bi. Because they na me kan book bi na mamem pa first tree that ase. The book the person children say at every second a nurse and any health practitioner yet delay no our particular point no eye obi nkwa and ye jefi ni nsem no. It is a nurse need to the kwan ho efaka me ehame. I don't know why besine Kwalebu Teaching Hospital minim so mo ba se form workers there. Efa nurses, efa other health practitioners, I don't know. And I still stand to be corrected. I am making an example. So if Kolebu, if you have a car, forgive me, but I'm just using Kolebu as an example. 37 as an example. Police hospital as an example. If they don't have buses that can convey these health practitioners from one point to the other, so that there can be some level of speed in dispensing whatever. Look, let me tell you, so number one, I don't like it, and I will support any action. Say we should find a proper transportation for our nurses. Bring this on, and you have our support. Adentina, Captain Smart, where to the car or call, but nurse in now or quadjo binkwa, our 37. Nurse in now quadjo binkwa, our UGMC. Nurse in now quadjo binkwa, our Kolebunu, or Janakwa, traffic at on your car. These are the most important things. Bring them on, we will talk about it. But do not come and tell me you want traveling expenses allowance. Okay, just a to a year, one in Jamuka, and I am traveling. Meet the minister, sit the minister down, have a discussion. So, who is negotiating with the minister? Look, nurses say work room ha, and near Mamudi here, Juba hospitals, no. You think we don't know? Some hospitals do not even have deliverables. Yeah, gloves here, they say, we know. And near Mamudi here, Juba no niho. Bring these things on, Abba. You have our support. You have our support. But as for this strike, dear, our dear beautiful nurses, think twice. There's a Obia Wua. So Obia Wu, I was a strike we moi. We will go. And what we hear Wukuno Oba, would not for be a nurse, no. And my name out there, say, oh, yeah, no, you're being a to Casino de Aba. No. It's like asking me, so my salary is too small. Eti me bed man na pa kontiba na ma betete Mr. Shandoff wa ha. Mr. Shandoff do security gate wa say okay wo. Market ade so awo. We say o minkun ba mi bu kom. Na kawu. No. SSA nurse wo krum ha no ho. Mo tena se na ye hu ade ankasa mo hwehwe. But some of these things, with all due respect, they are so trivial. They are trivial. Very trivial. In any case, a trivial cry in come sit with the minister. What's my question about? What's my question? It's why any minister international yankasa. And go to hospitals in Ashanti region. Look, so that yeah, mampon hina ye. She doma ekwase mampon. And then all the hospitals are mampon hina no. She nipa aba begu ho. Hospitals be na mampon. O saba ko ho. Ah. She doma gugu ho no na hospital ba ko pe. Na men kan say endu 20 bed capacity mpo. Na hospital na mampon no. Nurses say ho mo say ye kwadwuma. And I think that, look, going forward, Makato say your boy intercolleges every year, your boy superzonals, they say. Strategy number one. I was reading about Sweden. I read about Denmark, South Scandinavian countries, you know, how their health workers, yeah, or more sure. They said they have individual collective bargaining agreement, you know. And you sign for 7 years. What on Sasha say we are Jim Fienson? Who can know where? We a health practitioner. Wouldn't mean judge man into a country and say, make us strike. There be there's no problem now. We want so the two tables were more than 90 days to discuss and conclude. So government start now. Honorable Kwabena Intakano, start now. Start now. See, nurses in Monji allowance. Huh? Sa allowance no say na do tua yo say wan tua o na won kratam say tua ma allowance me boa ma baba ye no ko tua na mo say ya the year taxes no ma allowance free of which me be president na say allowance no bogus me twam ada the degree nursing e wo 37 the degree nursing e wo Legon e wo KN University already a man allowance ya mamu allowance ewa time a wusu ade akura no we are the man free wujidi but wunya bedura no ma start boy so life yet obi adwuma ho hia but wo pass see eh wo pa media houses e wo Ghana ha nyina me yanko silent all media houses wo pa me to radio ni TV mi na ye na yanko 5 minutes pe me ho se be besi wo tu fie house adam kofo de kontiba abesi kon so why you say wo tu fie why you say oh TV ni radio ni de kasa pe na wo kasa wo pa ma media houses e wo Ghana ha na yanko strike 5 minutes yanko 5 minutes be wo say de besie wo pa ma yanko na farmers e wo Ghana ha nyina say no wo so ko strike wo de wo kum nipa but kwani na ono ote ayi sehwino say the board na wo de wo fufu no radi. That is why I will call countries like America, we call countries like Canada, even China say obi a farmer ya classify we na as essential workers. What say farmers no woman na ma aduane di. No matter how healthy you are, without food you can't survive. Baby sa question ni but producers say instances so ntime say bi sabium say as necessary some we are essential workers. We are essential workers of course.
David. Omo tse soldier for.
We di nipa nkwa edi agoro. Ha? We di nipa nkwa edi agoro. Ade tse say we di nipa nkwa edi agoro. Because waketu aswanti enipa 100 wu. Okay, to say this aketu anama wu wi asa nipa 100 na ewu no. How do you bring them back to life? How? Go to Kumasi. Central, South Central. Hospital yes, we should the hospital na kwa wabre. South hospital no ono ankasa wabre. North hospital no si Kumasi no wabre. Konfanoti teaching hospital na hol say yakwa bia sa choko no 246 to abebi a. Aka hospital na wie yet say. Yey. Hospital na wie yet say. Tafo hospital Fimra J ko for starting maternity block no be sin na. Ah,
Ene mana gumu apro.
Dabi mamu nyesa. This strike is so political. Mo maye for mining gura to press how. Dadani na nam toka. Mo maye for mine and grow at to press how. Eti say MPP were power. As I say NDC ya dey be kwetia. NDC were power. As I say MPP for ya dey be kwetia. Na ye ti o man ni mu no. Na mo ye dey. Ye na ye ti o man ni mu no. Na mo de ye dey. Na mo tibi ko share politicians. Na politicians say tibi a kira mo de mo nye. Really? No. Okay? Yen you no nurse for yi. Yenim pa. Say mo wo ehiasem, mo wo niam ehiamo, sese ye yema mo. But with him. Wontumi nka say, upie ba ye no wo yira no aduane. Meduane wo hen. Say aduane bia ni ho, menya wie ye. Ah, wo so ni mu a, pipe. Na papa na so. Bema na sa ekunu no ye. Sa wo ye nurse ni na wo nua ba o ware obi. Aduane no Yes, sir, on one, a minute, or some can say, my Diana ready for about 4:15, Adriana and Maya, Etino, Maybo. Then I catch us out Uniabano. Now, some men of catch us out Kunuswa, Wabu Uniabano. And looking at more the what's the we here, dear? At the end of time, man, we was let me hear in 2016. Yes, okay, now we're here in 2016. That time, I'm Haman and the president. Now, the transfer from 2017 to 2024. Sa de kuna na mo here in 2016 no. Say na ya the papa say ya mama other than na why. MPP nurse dog offense say. But mama penny no other man no MPP ni no. Em no bi kwa kwa MP di no. Oh, and that's for mama penny oh. Da be nya te ba o. Midwife din na for initial din finfin. Antipep. Bibu saw. Mami perpetua. I said where we are no saying. I mean how? Where we are no saying. Eti Ashanti region, Bronga Hafo, Northern region, Upper East, Upper West, Central, Western, Greater Accra, Eastern, Volta, and the because we're part of opposition. Huh? We party our opposition. Eti enipa wu. And I think said third point. Yen training more necessary say bebre gufie. Ano wa kan no. Me ya wa, wo wa fie na o munya aduma nya no. Yen for mu ina etena.
Jema say we necessary for bi o kra Ghana na training omo. Omo Barbados sisi a. E provide services at Barbados. Nurses na wo fie na yen for mu aduma no. Yen le we mu ina off. Yen le we mu ina off. Sa wo ko strike anyansa wo ma me support you. Me ma me agi no midwife. So we ni ma me ka kire wo. Ntinya wo kwa wo fie. And a health practitioner wo agi no midwife. Me papa wo mo yi adro hospital from say pharmacist. Ejiri your toes are. Yeah. Me papa dro bi ani asase so a wo ntimi keka mbobo ma wo no ma ntiapo. It's a young one fear the health practitioner. It's better when I went through some TV so far as I said, send us in a new fee. My trust and mammy and midwife. The way you feel what me who. What to quite us also what knows all TV to say, send us to be an initiative on Catasa. My trust and mammy at this. Where Coco, the hair that we are booties is here, tower white in a boom. Me who owed them was a cell quadraso. Why? It's a politics inti be a woman have be a per se seno. I'm a nipan kwan so yes seno nipan kwan. Nurses bebre wo fie honorable betwe lewe mo off. So much we kwa bro trade or kwa onye dma ohoi. Na wo atena fie. Ha? Nurses be tena fie from 2019. Yeah.
20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Obi a nursing training college. What here 6 years. Michelle nurses na bia yem posti wo mo. Wo mo ba ye show ko. Mo so wo de mo posti e kra na mo ntwe ka. Na you say yes so said there. Mo betwe ka. And those of you amonya adwuma. Yen kan say yetete wo adwuma mu a men kasa wo. But we kwa de. Yan salim strike way nyansa bia nim it's impossible that bay and Ghana ni betimi atras aka say no Ghana first impossible that bay Ghana for dresses here me am of akwaku ajima manu e don kogu Barbados so gugo
omo da so
ya for mo mrafie etna no mbe yaduma. Because you do baby I said, about to be kind of sister so not calling for be bluff. Why can you do this? Who other nations are? Health practitioners or more strike.
But when was the last time I would say doctors and nurses are away UK on strike? Debbie, when was the last time you heard that? Who call negotiating table one? You have politics and share with you van go. A bit out. Many of us say this now power until so we MPP ni na wudi baby anu na so kwatra se akoka na wakoyere wo simu dendende because we part of opposition. Mane pep na ye ni kloma. Ye nurses na awo wakika omo central region no e dey na mutumi ka mo ye ma omo. Mo tena so. Most nurses no omo ko hospital as I say ye aban hwe omo free. Aban hwe nurse bi a free. Kwaji health insurance. Uko UK, uko US, uko baby a, omo ina dey use insurance. Na won pay health insurance na won dey jinkro for the say omo yare no. Na why na nkwaji? Health insurance na the back hospital ho. So bi ni bi oba amopam no. So onko fa sika mra. Ye na obi a use Ghana health insurance. Ye na ye health insurance. JB na na for back no a medical doctor. Ewo ayi Confanoche.
Yeah, Confanoche.
Oyare here, ye need to TV no so cry. Somewhere last year.
Yes.
When in summer ye person mo kan ye boa mo. Say health insurance no and cover edro ni nyina. Eno na mo fa meto bamba no so. Na ye nyina ye ne mo ndwene ho say health insurance no and cover yare ni nyina. But san ko be a doctor, obi a nurse, obi a midwife. Na so hospital ho there. Hospital na hwe no. Mo ankasa ma ye ma de say one of their things or matro or more de mun say so we nurse na wo hospital wa nurse wo yare hospital na hwe wo eti muntie ne yo nurse for the facility na wo ye mo adwuma no so we yare facility no na hwe wo okay there owo kolebu any your teachers compound mo bato yey ba wo nipa dwen omo say facility no so we yare a we nurse ni a na we yare a hospital na we ye mo adwuma no hospital na nhwe wo acho kwada so polyclinic ene Confanoche ye pe espresso clinic it is me yare na me wo espresso me ye se espresso hospital na nhwe me na say ye hwe me wo espresso na ade de mo aye de a ye de me bedu Confanoche hwa ne ntiaka
Omuso to kra do mudwa na ho yina anwunu espresso polyclinic chief compound esre ho yina anwunu
why na behwe me eni ma na mo ka no ebi o ho a eye mo fa to bamba so ne fine tune no where on this earth and the health practitioners who kai na buy na ebo obi use insurance say health insurance no ho asam no nya papa mo amote hospital wo mo na mo je nti se mo say health insurance no problems wo ho a bring that on board. Let's have a nationalistic discussion on our health insurance. But you don't just get up and tell me say me yare obi ahwem nti me obi foforo ba me na me hwe nti me ko strike obi ahu no we kwa de sa strike we mun calling off at time sa strike we at time ara me tie radio bi o me kwati obi say o mun tare kra won na eto
na ho na nkota tare show
o mun tare kra no won na eto na say yeah we say you can essential service providers no ho dia ada na ebinum te say soldier for ni immigration ni police for there aban na to o mata ada na say wura police service no ko busa
o mo boot dey na say for mo na eto
biso o mo get friends here police for no na biso mo ntare no do mo to okrum ha police ba you know pa for 5 record be pa police atare acha unim ne ya ye bi kasa amen
pa
but what is a police for strike da what do I better say police for soldier for strike how can you survive how can I survive
How can we survive?
Every anti way and summer a year. Captain Kudis Martin so ababontin a wodi ababe to epia efa saa nsem we ehun strike nsem ne de keka ho me mega madikin aka say no, I don't support the idea of being in strike. You see, now no, I think say he from minya news na minya ye no and he say twins o entafo omu mienu nyinaa yamutu omu ni na ne se omo awoka maame na wokoye no na midwife ni ho aminu bi obegi awo no eni ho enti the only thing ne se obe try nkofo mo no they will try as much as possible to support her whilst delivering, but adia yem unsunyaye adia yem unjentitiye ho no, you can't be perfect unless you have been trained and you have been in process. What in the nature na say enti ekoya kopem se maame no e say na enkwada no omo enkwa efiri omo nsa anye no nkon. There are instances I mean Martin news since this strike action took place, you know, there are instances mega Martin news say omo aiden efremo because of striker nurses. Now idea ye me ye wo ba ko ne say panyimpa na odi declare strike no. Maame na declare strike na akọ Philippines akọje appointment. You see, Ghana won ebi America you problem as o mine. O mine no you problem. Bibia ya politicizing wo kroma to the extent say your health ya pomdin so kra no ye di aye no politics. Ya pomdi ye di aye no politics. Senkanye politics a enka saa semwe ehyaase way back in 2020. Let's ask ourselves. So way back in 2020, see then ena eneya me no kase ena the strike you know a take place. You say honsa. Last time America, we a patient a hospital, chips compound, clinic, wherever. IGI apomidina ya rebiano. You can't do away with nurses. Oh, you can say midwives there, I know there and yet okay, and no untimi nyo a day ebi akrokitwom na betimi akase oh a day there krokitwom a population about maybe 4,000 people populated ebi a there it could be say a day will be deliver, but a population about 100,000 500,000 a town, a city, metropolis. You can't say a day ni be mass or babe deliver. And you can do away with midwives, you can do away with nurses. I don't know na Captain Kano. Oko hospital. The nurses will take care of you before they will direct you to doctor. And I say, doctor na ebe take you from there. They will take your vitals, they will check your blood pressure, they will check your height, they will check your temperature. They will check all the needed information. I always take it from you know. Maybe a public health personnel, so I know what I'm talking about. And you know, after checking all these things, you know, now Omar refer ebia ko doctor so ko room so ebia room for counseling or for na wakɔ den wakɔ gindro. It is ankofo we ni ho a ombedi se adwuma no. Enkofo we ni ho a ombedi se adwuma no. They are not there to perform these duties. So what do you think it will happen? What do you think it will happen? Ade ba ko yem ya ni se. Oko university. University na se oko nurse na. Unji kapre o. Unji kapre. Zero allowance. Zero allowance. And I'll give you unji kapre. But enkofo yo mu ye sa die bebre yo mo ko nursing training no mo agi allowances from the day omu si honum till the day omu eye de wi omu tetiye. But these are the people common mere allowance no omu jaya mo di pay. You call yourself essential professionals. Mo call mo ho say mo ka part of omo ji nipa nkwa. Omo bo nipa ho ban. Omo hwe ema nipa pom din sisi so. Omo ni ho a nipa entimi nye no ho hwe. And I've told you say these categories of people no doctor and nurses omo dey in one category. Doctors and nurses they are in one category. Farmers, any teachers, these three categories of people, you can do away with them in life. When they are not there, in fact, doom is likely to be caused. That is how the world is created, and that is how humanity is being managed. What in the nature of for moon consider to be one of that essential professionals omu yi omu free enima bi manas omu da be na wati say soldier phone na see ye call strike da be na wati soldier phone na see ye adwuma di etu ato ho ye di akode yin agu ho ye mbo man ne ho ban ene sen kasa dan na man ne be kan butu oman ni kan butu so obi be bogo haram fo binom nkofo binom some group binom be ba betwa for my Ghana so omba betwa for my Ghana so because of say you need security ni enye enso anyesa omo hu nchiro mu mama ka asem nchiro ko be ma campa be soja fo binum da be omo tetale so ha omo si ya omo ntade omo niema the way omo hu si for mo krom ha but they don't talk, they don't strike and so omo ye adwuma. Why nurses, why doctors, why midwives? And bibi kakra bia yebeje adwuma to of course we understand meaning how I see obesua health related causes edding obebre but eno no nche se we wie no na bechiche ohungu nipa so eno no it doesn't mean that say waba no na de we so ya we see because of say masua me na egu mitrim nti no enya majai me I am entreating the health ministry and the health minister to recruit new people, to recruit those in the house of midwives and nurses. No mumbra me ye juma. No munjo mo so mako strike no muntina fee. So mu ways and means be the beko breach they should go. And do things if you're holding this bad record, allow us just work. You are going to school and you pass through a processes before you become a doctor or a nurse abroad. Into your thought now you say, nurses be so how many of them were able to pursue their ambition, their aim as nurses said you no more than how ask, go and check how many of them were able to pursue their aim. It tells you how difficult and how expensive the Western education is when it comes to all these things. And to Ghana Hanas in the Maya Wadom, now to me a nest, now fancy woman, now a yo say, trim your the bibika crabby you demonstrator. Do you think so? Yemi? Do you think so? Yemi? Do you think so? Yemi? Do you think I'm a son and one say? wafa Bible ahye omoto na wa polish mpabo aso ahye omoku ahye watade Sunday akosi Sunday nim bompai. Do you think say is a Bible Roman Catholics let me tell you something. Do Easter na say ye wadie bi 14 stages of the Christ. Say ye gun trainer ye kan ye gun trainer bra kwan omudi Jesus Christ faso say ye tu kurum na ye yesa we na ye yesa ye kire na mremudu akwantu ni ye ya that 14 stages of Christ ni ye ya. Let me tell you one thing. And some ye kan wo mu ebi ni say the ama Jesus Christ ho kire no eni say wo your mind ba ye de adwuma hye wo nsa say ye na o mind no entimi gina ye. O se wonye agi se omomo sika, o se wonye agi se wonya bribe bi, agi se wonye sika bi. And we are all part of the suffering of Jesus Christ. Watching a mature that's it be kind of cry nurses no any midwives na momote was say munye den mumba emeye adwuma no. You people should come back to work and stop that shenanigans and arrogance emboa pride nemboa. Come back to work. What one sisi ya fomu wa okwa assemble na beka chi onyankopon. Come back to work and stop those things. Emboa monfa monsambre adwuma bio na munja sa nyama no emboa. Anyway, so my info will see Hanum number one authentic platform get TV. I did become a crew. The become a crest out. If papa can de Japan, a couple of papa, I can't crest out. And they Canadian Japan did no create chase bomia. And I'm MPP for being boofu. I did a Canadian Japan did no create chase bomia. Bomia guys don't kind of correct. We know we see mega main kayo. We the maker. Bomia can correct bomia your trofo. Edi makwa mani media MPP nim na nka pese wanya president edi. Period. Abusia bye bye.